Hello folks. So in this video, we will be moving forward with our drawing app that we were building in the last video. And in case you have noticed that I look different, but there is no need to worry. It is still me, the normie programmer. And we are building one drawing app. And also my voice is a little bit down because I got cold, but that's fine. I mean, there are a few more things we need to add here. And then maybe I can call it a day. So here right now, I can draw rectangles, circles, and also lines. And we have also discussed about this issue that the new lines or whatever things we are building, those things are coming behind. That should come at the front. So we will also check that if there is a way we can solve this thing. I mean, definitely there is, but we will try to understand why this issue is coming and also try to solve it. But we will start by implementing our pencil draw function. And we should also definitely add some ways to basically change our line width and also the colors. I think that is also extremely important. So right now, for adding pencil strokes, what we should do. So first of all, when we are clicking, we are basically triggering this function, that is this mouse down, and we are basically setting a few things and also do, let's say, debug in the standard way. Let me just open the console here. And whenever I'm clicking some mouse down, here we have no console log, so nothing is coming. But whenever we are clicking and dragging, we have some console logs inside the mouse move, and that is basically logging everything. And here we have it. So here we have the line, circle, and rectangle, and we also have the pencil and erase. But these things are empty right now. So here I will be adding our pencil strokes. So what I can simply do is basically push our pencil strokes. But what are our pencil strokes? We have to first of all know that also. So let me just do one thing over here. Let me just remove everything. And as you can see, we are getting some basically some values over here. And these values are basically nothing but my current X and current Y. And those same things are again getting stored inside our previous X and previous Y. So can we say that every time we are getting these two like these values, we can actually draw some small lines between these two values, and the adding result will be our pencil stroke, like the total pencil stroke, not a small individual part. I mean, you will know what I'm saying when the pencil stroke is actually working, but I believe you get the idea what I'm saying. We have to basically add everything. So what we need to do is basically first of all define the pencil stroke function also, like pencil draw function, which is actually very similar to our line draw function. So here we will be getting some arguments first of all. So we will be having the same set of arguments, but in this case, it will not be x1, y1, x2, y2. It will be our previous x, and then previous y, and then my basically current x and current y. So current x and current y, and we will also be getting the line width and the color also. And here, what I will do is do the same things. One second, ctx dot begin path, and then we will be assigning our line width. So ctx dot line width equals to my line width. Then ctx dot stroke style equals to my color, and then we will basically do ctx dot move to my previous x and previous y. So previous x and previous y, and ctx dot line to will be my the other two, that is current x and current y. And lastly, we will do ctx dot stroke. Yeah. So now we have to also call this inside our mouse move. So this is not sufficient. So we have our mouse move over here, and inside the pencil, what I will do is first of all I will push everything to my pencil strokes, and then I will call the pencil draw. So what I will do is basically pencil strokes dot push, and inside I will be pushing the same thing. So previous x, previous y, then current x and current y. And then we have my line width. We have to give some values here because we don't have any values by default. So let's give it 10. Too much, it's I know, but let's give it 10 for now. And color, let's give red. Okay, that's fine. And then we also have to call our pencil draw. So pencil draw, and inside we will be passing the same things. So let me just copy everything once again. And now, okay, there are some errors because there is an extra, I believe, extra curly brace. So now I think it's good. So now let's see if our pencil draw works or not. So I will click on the pencil, and as you can see, we can draw things. And things look very good, and this pencil is actually coming above the other things. So, but it is not really saving. That is because we are not really adding these things in our drawings. So I mean the pencil things are working actually fine. And one more thing actually we have to add. We didn't add here actually, and that is we have to specify the line cap and a few other things also. And that is because here we have some predefined values. So the pencils are basically coming as round, but in general we have to do few more things. So we have to do line join equals to round, so that 2 points when they're joined it becomes roundish. And then ctx dot line cap, this thing should also be round. I believe it can also be square also. I'm not sure if square, yeah, so as you can see things look more squarish right now, so it's better to specify it as round only, so then there will be no issues. So our pencil is actually working fine now, but it is fixed to the color red, and so some issues are over there. But we need to fix that. Basically, we have to add some inputs for the colors as well as the line width. Now, quickly, let me also implement my erase, where basically the color will be white, and that's all. So let me go to my erase. And in the erase, what I will do is basically once again, I will do my pencil strokes dot push and then the same thing. So I can simply copy in that sense because everything is so same or similar. So we have copied everything. Here I will do the color as white, and here also the color as white. Now if I draw using pencil, now if I draw using erase, as you can see, it is also erasing. And it is also erasing the circles and rectangles, and that is because eraser is coming above the basically our rectangles and circles. So only issue is only for my rectangle, circles and lines, there is some problem in the alignment. Otherwise my pencil and eraser both are working fine. Now the issue that needs to be fixed is these things are getting removed, so they should be added to my drawings array also, and that too we will do inside the mouse up. So where is my mouse up? Let me quickly find it out. Yeah. So here we will add our pencil strokes as well as my eraser. Erase strokes. It's not erase strokes, it's pencil strokes only. But we have to add over here. So here I will simply do drawings dot push, and the type will be pencil. And then generally we pass arguments, but here we don't have arguments, we have strokes. So we have to make some specifications there. So I will be adding the pencil strokes, and then I will be doing my pencil strokes, like setting back to an empty array. And same things I will be doing once again here for the eraser. So for the eraser, the type will be basically erase, and strokes will be pencil strokes. And now lastly, we have to basically do the same things inside our redraw function. So here also the pencil and erase is blank. There we need to add few things. So whenever drawing type is pencil, what we want to do? We want to basically loop through one for loop, because we will be having one pencil strokes array. So for let I equals to 0, and then I is less than drawing strokes dot length, and then I plus plus. In this case, what we will do is we will call the pencil draw with the arguments that is basically stored in where my drawing strokes I. So drawing dot strokes I. Hopefully you understand what I'm doing. So drawing dot stroke. So there is some issue here. Why is there an issue? There should not be. And that is because we are using one object. There should not be any object here. So now the issue will be gone. So To explain what I'm doing here is I am adding my pencil strokes to my drawings, and I am giving the specifying the type as pencil and the strokes as the pencil strokes. So this drawings is an array. Inside we have another array called pencil strokes. And what is a pencil stroke? A pencil stroke is nothing but whatever I'm storing over here in this array. And what is it I'm storing over there? That is something I will be getting in my mouse move. So I am storing this whole thing over there, which is nothing but this argument. So I can simply say in my redraw that whatever is my drawing dot strokes of the ith index, that is basically my basically my arguments for the pencil draw function. So yeah, we can actually say that. So if you think about it, you will understand. I mean, it's there's nothing much here, but that is basically what it is doing. And the same things for the eraser also. So basically the same thing will be copied over here. Now, let me just try to do that thing. So now if I try to draw a rectangle, it is once again not drawing. And why is that? We have to understand. See, let me just try it out once. Circle working, line is also working. Now eraser, okay, looks like the eraser is not working. Pencil is working and pencil is going down. So one thing we have understood is that the issue is coming inside the redraw function. So inside the redraw, it is messing up with our basically alignments, and hence it is not really working. And so now the eraser works only for the pencil and not for the lines and other things. So this is something that we need to investigate inside the redraw function, or possibly this issue is coming from somewhere else or not. We have to understand deeply. But right now the issue is that I mean, you get the issue already. Things are working, but not for everything. So let us just proceed ahead for now, and later we can basically implement whatever is not working. Maybe I will have to make another video investigating all the errors and then finding a suitable solution for that. Now we have two more tasks, and those tasks are getting some input for my line width as well as for my colors. So that is, I think, a more important part than fixing these errors right now, because at least keep on adding features. There will be lots of bugs when we are building an application. So to add those features for the line width as well as for the colors, we have to add few things inside my HTML. So I will create some labels and some inputs, you can say. So first of all, I will be having one label for my, this is for my line width. And let me also name it line width. And here I will have one input, and this input will be for of the type range, and the id will be, let's say, line width, and minimum value will be 1, and maximum value will be 10. So something like this. Ideally it should come in the next line. So what we can do is simply put it inside one div, maybe div class whatever, and let's also keep I mean, canvas can be outside, yeah. So that's something like this. So we have the line width, and now we will have one label for let's say color, and let me write color, and then another input, and this time the input will be of the type color, and the id, let's say, color, and let me also give some value. So the default value will be, let's say, white. Okay, so I think the specified value white doesn't conform to the required format, because we cannot use this kind of names here. We have to use hex code, so 0000000, or this is black. uh let's make it FFFFFF. Now this will be white. I think black is fine as the initial color. So we are getting our things here, but what we need to do is basically take the inputs also. So inside my script.js at the top, I have to create my event listeners. Not event listeners, I mean, we have to get the elements, and then accordingly we have to set the inputs and stuff. So here, let me just create one more thing. So const line width equals to document dot get element by id, and here I will be getting my line width, and const my whatever is the other thing, that is color. This is the color element because the value we will name as color, let's say. So document dot get element by id of my color. So now what we can basically do is let me just log out few things. So line width dot value, and for the color also. So color dot value. As you can see, we are having few things here. So if I change this to something, right now it's not showing, then that is because it is only showing us. But this is how we can basically access it. That's what I'm saying. And now things are more simple. And that is we basically have to pass these things inside my line width, wherever we are calling it. So let me just try to find all the places we are calling the line width. So at the top, this is line width, that this is fine. I think this is one place where we should, I mean, these are some sample lines, so I think this is fine. So here in the pencil, I am specifying at it as 10. So it should not be 10. It should be my line width dot value. And I think there is one mismatch or something like that. This should be line width LM, in my opinion, because there could be few more line width otherwise. So line width LM dot value, it should be. And let me also keep on searching in terms of line width. So this is another place where it will be pencil draw line width lm dot value. And for the color also, let me just give color lm dot value. And here for the pencil draw, let me just give color lm dot value instead of the red. Color lm dot value. And now if I try to, so as you can see, we have one pencil in the color black. For the eraser, it's fixed, so no issues. And for the pencil, let me just try to change the color to something greenish. And as you can see, we have green. Let me change to bluish. We have blue. And let me change to yellowish, and we have yellow also. So pencil works, and similarly, other things will also work. So line with lm dot value, let me just copy and paste it over here. Not for the eraser actually. Eraser can be fixed to 10 and color to white. I think for eraser it's fine. For the rectangle, it should be changed to this. For the circle also, and for the line also. And similarly for the other things also. So here we have color as my color element dot value, wherever is that. So this will be changed to my color element dot value here also, and here also. Now let's see. We have black. So this is changing to red, and that is because below there is some things messed up. So here we are like basically sharing the same stupid things. So these things need to be changed. And this thing will be line with lm dot value. Let's copy and let's paste it in the other places. So here and here. Now rectangle is fine. Change to red. Yeah. So I think now things are working fine. So we can say that our minimal drawing application is ready with this. So I'm saying this minimal because there are errors, as you can already see. Things are coming below. And one reason I believe this could be happening is because inside my redraw, what I'm doing, I am starting from the first and then going to the last. So ideally, what should happen is the first should to be drawn first and the last should be drawn last. So the last one should be coming after the first one, but this is not happening. And why this is not happening? This is one strange thing, right? So let me just try to change the order and see if things work fine or not. So it will start from drawing this dot length -1 and it will go up to 0 and I minus minus. I don't think this will work because it's still the same issue. Let me change to this thing. Okay, blue. Circle, blue circle is not coming for some reason. Okay, okay, it's coming. But it's still under. It's still under. It's not over. So I think the error is still there. So actually, I need to maybe spend some time with this error. It's not a common error, but it can definitely be solved. Like there are so many drawing apps in the internet, and all of them are using basically the same thing. I mean, they can be using some other libraries, but everything under the hoods is using the canvas. So somebody must have written the code. So it's not that complex actually. I mean, just need to spend some time to understand the issue. I mean, you can also do it on your own. Like try to find the issue why these things are coming below. It should come on top. So I will also try it from my end and maybe create another video for that. And maybe we will also add few more features like download a drawing as an image or something like that. So I think that's it for this video, and I will call it a day now. And thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.